Hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh. Except no cheesy substitutes, imposters, or trolls. And this is my Halloween haul video for today. The last haul video of October. As we wind down the terrible year caused by the evil Chinese communist. All right. And it is 78 here, and it is very warm. So that's why I'm doing the video outside. And my paper bag broke. I hate paper bags for that reason. I'll show you. And the Ouija board clock may not be working right. One of the hands was dangling the hour hand. I may have to take it back, which is annoying. Okay. Walmart peach water. But before I go on with the haul video, a small bit of announcement. The pen. I just dropped the dime. And a minor milestone here. I can pick up the dime without falling. Which isn't easy. All right, the dime and nickel jar is here. And with this dime, it hits officially, goes from $19.90, ta-da, to $20. So there's $20. And I started saving this stuff. Get the first note. Let's see. 12/17/2019. So it's taken 10 months to get to $20. But I'm gratified. It's $20. I'm waiting to see how much it will take to fill the jar. Okay, I got the last pizza. And I got a sign. But you were just here, I would show you the official zombie cat. All right, this was $6. Last month it was $5. I guess it was on sale. It's the only one they had. I got a pizza. I may have to take the Ouija board clock back if they're still open. I don't know how I'm going to get replacement. They only have one left. All right, I got this great sign. Beware of zombie cat. One bite is all it takes. This was $2.97, and it was the only one they had. And it will hang up somewhere. So, here's the zombie cat. That's the name of Kathy's Kitties. She would ask me this. I don't know, it's a southern thing. Maybe your cats are southern cats, but they love the chicken waffle treats. Lean cuisine herb roasted chicken with herb sauce, roasted potatoes, and broccoli. I also got a bunch of stuff in the church, but I'll show that later. Gafalia coffee. Always good stuff. I was down to 2 bags of coffee. Marie Callender's sweet and sour chicken. Beer battered fillets. I'll have to take all this stuff inside in a minute. A loaf of white bread. The ever popular toilet paper. Somebody's making a lot of noise down there. Beef summer sausage, or beef smoked sausage, I mean. Sorry, not summer sausage. 12-foot extension cord for something for Halloween I want to do tonight. I do the next video. 2 things of cat litter, which I'm not going to lift out of this cart. Here's my cane. Okay. Oh, a bottle of Mr. Clean, the green stuff this time. A box of foggers for Kathy. She used Raid and a Hot Shot and some foggers I gave her and they didn't work. So I had to go get her new foggers. A thing of baby powder for me. Some Irish Spring with the Safeguard soap. I keep getting chafed. It's not good enough. All right. Here's the bag. Put all the frozen stuff in here. There's more here, I think. And let's see, anything else in here. Oh, and I got this thing. The manager had no price on it. This is a 3-plug tap. So I can take 3 devices and plug them in at once. So he said you can have that. And it was the only one there. Very odd. So that will. Let's see what else is here. There's a box with a Ouija board clock. 4 more things of toilet paper. A whole bunch of fancy feast for my cats. A bottle of Dawn dish soap, a little one. This open here. And 3 things of, get it when I'm out of here. Melnix pate toppers for the outdoor kitty. So Mama Cat will be happy tonight. All right, let me get this moved out of the way so I can get this stuff inside. I'm gonna take the iPad in for a minute and then bring it back out. And I'll leave it out here unattended. So I'll be with you in a moment. And let me put this stuff in the freezer. And I'll be right back. Okay. I am back. Bear with me, I gotta plug this back in. My jury rig charging cable thingy here. It's power. Of course, it's not gonna cooperate today. There we go. All right. Let's see who's here. No, I didn't have a lot of time, and it's not an earthquake, bearded lady. You think everything's an earthquake. I don't know why you think everything's an earthquake. I don't know what you heard. Might have heard me huffing and puffing. I don't know. So, if I fall down, there probably will be an earthquake. Probably an 11.0. All right. Excuse me while I blow my nose. My nose is still running. Fuzzy is over there washing. And in the light, her black fur looks brown. Okay. My knee was swelling up really bad. It's now about 3 times the size of the other one, my bad right knee. So I called them up and said, "Can you please come and pick me up early?" So they did. I hope I don't have to take the Ouija board clock back. I really like that clock, but this morning when it was 10 o'clock, the time was wrong. I went to move it, and the hour hand went straight down. I'm hoping it's not broken. I'm hoping they're going to be open Monday. I kept calling them, and the phone's busy all the time. I hate to go over there and make a trip and then find out, oh, we're all closed up, it's over, the sale's over, or whatever. Let's make this official. I found 15 cents this morning, and this morning in a box I found a dime, so.
Where's the basketball we had?
The what?
The basket.
You mean the
Down
shopping?
at the end here.
There's one by the elevator downstairs, and I was using this one.
What happened to the one we had there?
I don't know, they moved it. Hold on. You need it? Hold on, I gotta move all this stuff now. Hold on. moving the table and then the shopping cart. There is no earthquake. There is no earthquake. Yeah, I'm coming. Just a minute. Oh, shit. Hold on. Had you were the third quarter of this one, I wasn't done with it yet. Okay. One of this is too fat. Okay. You need it here or over there or what?
Yeah, what, I already got it up without.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I still have 4 cat litters. Bring that. We got our third one. Happy Halloween. My girlfriend and I, our anniversary. First time we went out together, 43 years ago. Okay. I'm back. She didn't need the cart. My leg didn't like walking. And I'm having trouble breathing. Alright. Oh yeah, what's going on? Hello. Hello, Ferry Street. No, it's not a stolen cart. You know, Beard Lady, if you don't stop making these weird comments, I'm going to ban you. I'm getting a little tired of it. People walk home with them, and then they come and pick them up. Because a lot of people in this building don't have a car. But at one time we had 8 carts here. And I went to Walmart today and the manager said that there was very few electric carts available because the homeless people here have taken the carts, drove off with them, stole the batteries, stole the copper, stole the motors, and left the shell. He's got them on order, and when I waited for a cart today, there was no carts, and then I see this guy coming out with a cart. He's got 4 extra large Reese's peanut butter cup things in the cart. It's all he had. He wasn't handicapped. That makes you really mad. Because by the time I got done shopping, pushing the shopping cart around, and I had to sit on the shopping cart, I turned over to its side to wait for the bus. My knee was killing me. And for 50 pounds of cat litter, when I go to Safeway, I cannot carry that home. So I push the shopping cart home. And then when I'm feeling energetic, sometimes I go push it back when my knees are working right. Okay. Of course, it was taken from a store, but you imply that we're stealing it. That's why I don't like it. All right? Don't make comments like that. You can go down any street in this area and you'll see shopping carts all over the place. The poor take shopping carts because they don't have any other means of transportation other than the bus. When things are too heavy, my neighbor there, she's handicapped. She's using a shopping cart. Kathy uses a shopping cart. They didn't give it to me. It's sitting on the 3rd floor. There's one on the 1st floor. Sometimes we have 4 and 5 here. Okay, quit saying, all right. Time out. And next person that says stolen gets blocked. I'm not stealing a damn thing because I've taken back more shopping carts than I've taken home over the last 50 years. Because I wasn't always completely messed up with my right knee or my left knee. I've walked to Safeway and walked back, and it's 3 miles. And I go back with a whole bunch of groceries. Saying it's a stolen cart makes an implication that I'm stealing the carts. That's how I feel. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. They have a cart service. They pick up carts from all over this area. Pick them up from Amtrak. Go to Amtrak. You hear the trains in the distance. People think they're earthquakes. I don't know why. Sometimes there's 4 carts down there because the homeless run around with shopping carts. You need to think about what you're saying in here. Because I don't want to be accused of stealing it, and I've been accused of that by the trolls. You're stealing shopping carts. Uh-oh. Look up now, I gotta move again. Hold on.
Hey, well, that's not an office there anyway.
No, I'm doing YouTube. How you doing? Did I see you at Walmart?
Probably did.
About an hour ago?
No, that was an hour ago.
Oh, okay.
I ain't been there in a couple of days.
All right. So the man looked like you.
No, they said we all look alike.
No, he had the same shirt.
Oh, okay.
That's why I wondered.
All right.
That's my neighbor. He's cool. All right. Anyway, enough of that. When I go from Safeway to Safeway with groceries and have to go get the cat litter at one Safeway, and there's times I've carried home 200 pounds of cat litter. I am not going to carry it on my back, and there's no way in hell I can carry it by hand. No, I didn't ban them. I removed their comments. Which I have the right to do editorially. Well, it's the implication. The carts are here. They're stolen. You don't bring that stuff up in my chat. Doesn't matter about what their intentions were. I don't care what their intentions were. It looks bad. And it reflects on me. Everybody in this building at one time or another, people go to Smart and Final, they go to Grocery Outlet, they go to, I can't think of where else, Food Max. They come home, they take their card and load everything in their shopping cart. He's my neighbor, lives down the hall. He likes taking the stairs. And he said it was not my office. Well, it's cooler in here than it is out there. In there. Even Fuzzy, little Fuzzy is on the stairs, sound asleep. She's so cute. She likes to sit on the stairs. The baby. And I don't want to come in here and wind up getting pissed off either. So, that's another thing. Never have to get angry in this channel. Uh-oh. He's taking stuff inside. Thought he was going to take stuff outside. There's the... What is that? 12-foot extension.
My goddamn car, wait. The green, they're working on that shit like that. The green. Yeah, I had to go get it. Cost me $280. They only had it for 2 hours. They only had it for a couple hours.
Yeah, well, I understandably upset. They towed his car away.
I'm gonna get on the house authority about that. I was here the day before it got towed, the night before. There's no sign up there. Saying in the morning, we need to not park here. But they put it out there the same day, that morning, and they told my fucking car.
No, I'm not gonna do it. He's really mad right now. He parked his car at night, and then they put signs out, no parking, and they towed his car on Friday morning. They towed his car away. It cost him $280. He's really angry. I'd be angry too if they towed my car. So he's not happy. I mean, he's lived here a long time. No, I'm not going to do that because he's not in a good mood right now. And he may not want to be on camera. And he gets filled with invective at times. He's a nice guy, but when he's riled, I'm not going to go near him because he's too damn angry right now. No. Lived here a long time. I tend to leave my neighbors alone. And when you're mad and they tow your car, I don't think you want to be bothered with. Can I film your story? If I had known it was his car, if they were out here about 7 or 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, I would have come down and said, hey man, they're going to tow your car, but I didn't know it was his car. So anyway, talked to Kathy, wished her happy anniversary, happy Halloween, and she's sad that we can't be together and we can't go out, but I said it will happen next year. If a certain Democrat would compromise, we would have had a stimulus months ago, but Nancy Pelosi won't compromise. Won't lower her demands. Now she's got 5 new things she wants clarification. Before she only had 2, so it's always something with this woman. She doesn't want stimulus for the people because it would give Trump a victory. And even if I wasn't a Republican, it makes me really angry. People need help. Well, let's see what's in the newspaper. This was in the shopping cart. What Giant need to do to catch the Dodgers? Apple loses $450 million valuation as iPhone revenue dips. Beria wins more money for homeless housing. They could dump the entire contents of the Treasury and not solve the homeless problem. 9 million Californians have already cast ballots before Election Day. Trump pitches back to normal. They always say something mean or, negative. Trump dangled a promise to get a weary, fearful nation back to normal. As he looked to campaign past the political damage of the devastating pandemic. In sharp contrast to Joe Biden, who pledged to level America, but tough days still ahead. Trump has been overwhelmingly positive about the future. Biden has been negative, but they always have to go after Trump. Bay Area continues aggressive measures. Haunted attraction keeps the lights going amid real live pandemic fears. Let's see. Good Lord, Lee Grant is 95. Rest in peace to Sir Sean Connery, the first movie James Bond, has died at 90. Okay. $23 million for 2 units, totaling 165 units. Both sites will use temporary interim housing for homeless residents, turned to permanent studio residents by the fall of 2022. San Mateo County wins $33,170,000 units. They can take that money and buy somebody a house. Okay, let's see. County can't find 40 ballots that put in the ballot box in Richmond. They disappeared. Wonder why. Okay, what's it look like? Pittsburgh is 78 today. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is 45. It's really cold back east. And Trump is in some town in Pittsburgh that has a very strange name. Lady died in Fremont. She was 99. Wow. Seattle and Niners are playing. Dodgers title drought is over after 32 seasons. The evil Dodgers. Cruise ships approved to start sailing again. Chevron posts profit. Wall Street continues slump as tech slides. And here's Holmes. I haven't looked at paper in months. From the mid and high 400, 500,000s. The high 500,000s. That's why we got homeless. Oh, starting in the 1.2 million. 699,000. From the low 600,000s. From the mid 700,000s. Oh, here's one in Livingston. From the low 150,000s. That's where you move to a cheap house, wherever Livingston is. And then they got transactions. Here's a house in Alameda, $1,050,000. Here's another one, $1,265,000. $1,270,000. $1 million. Berkeley, $1.5 million. Berkeley, $1,725,000. Wow. Somebody's got money. Well, the article in Fox said he was married to Diane Salento, and she divorced him for alleged hitting her and infidelity. So, you know. Well, men of his vintage and years led a rough life, and thought it was acceptable to do that. I don't, but that's beside the point. They never ask women if it's okay to hit men. You ever notice that? Wonder why that is. Well, I don't know where he got his ideas about what's acceptable behavior, but he was 90 years old. That's almost 100. Different time, different ideas about how men and women should act. What Kathy and I do privately is none of your business, so I will remove that comment. I've told people on this channel, don't ask personal questions. Something we do public, that's fair game to an extent, but when we're alone, it's really none of your affair. She gets angry at me, I get angry at her, but I was angry at her on Monday. Here comes Fuzzy. Oh, good baby. Good baby again. Good baby again. And I apologized for it afterwards, but I had to move the vacuum cleaner, and she was just standing there not helping me, and I was getting very tired. Love my crazy. But I was pressed for time, and there's lots of times I ask her to help me, and she goes, "What?" And that irritates the hell out of me. I'm trying to do work, and she'll be sitting there playing Pokemon. That bothers me too when I need help. Why is it so cute? Why is it? Yeah, well, she's asked about that. I have to get her to fill out a note to the SNAP department, which used to be called food stamps. And then I'm going to say, she really needs a caregiver. Can you assist? They'll give her a list of people. But the problem is, they gave me a list of people. They were all in Richmond. Nobody wanted to drive here. Otherwise, my house would be clean today. We have caregivers in this building, but I can't find any of them. Every once in a while, someone put an ad, but then the other thing, I got to pay for their gas. I don't know if I have to pay for them or they get paid by the county. I have no idea. Here's my pen. But she does need help. But she's got the place about 95% cleaned up on her own. I just said, damn it, keep it clean. You make a mess, and we go, Patty and I busted her ass, and you busted your ass last year at this time to clean it. In 2 weeks, it was disaster act again. But I think she's getting tired of cleaning, so I think she's going to keep it clean this time. Kind of nice out here now that I got out of into the shade. was sure warm at Walmart. Bright sunny day. Little bit of wind. I'm not, by the way, I am not against bearded lady by any means, but don't imply that I'm stealing the cards. All right, I'm going to end this because no one else but me and Ferry Street is chatting. And I need to lie down and ice my knee down and put the stuff away, rest of the stuff away. There's Fuzzy again. She loves to sit on the stairs and go to sleep. She's so cute. Thank you, Carla. Where have you been for a while? You haven't been here for a while. I hope next year I have a bigger chair, wider chair, where I get less wide. This is very uncomfortable. It digs into my legs on both sides. Sleep in my eyes here. I always wonder what that stuff is. Wake up and there's this crusty stuff in your eye. Two weeks ago, maybe longer, I don't remember. I just dropped it off on the way to the bus in the box. I'm voting for a Tennessee tuxedo. Out of practice with my voice. Mr. Whoopi. And we'll be going over there on Tuesday to get another ballot because she never got her ballot. And I can now hook up the sign that was sent me and the other sign that's on the wall. Do a video over in the corner. And she got the sample ballots and all that crap, no ballot. Very straight. I think what it really is Kathy tends to throw her mail everywhere or in bags. I just think she couldn't find her, but she threw it away. But I don't know. Excuse me. But the polls are saying Biden's 8 points ahead. But in some states, it's saying that Trump's ahead, or they're tied. I think the polls are all lying. Trump has made fun of Biden. He says, I get 35,000 people. He can't get 3 in some places. Then they had a story on Fox, Biden campaign complaining that Trump supporters showed up at his drive-in rally and honked during his speech. I think that's funny, but they harassed him. They blew their car horns. We know the leftists have no sense of humor. But Trump said yesterday in a speech, he said there's no enthusiasm for Biden. Bernie Sanders supporters have more fire in their hearts and souls for Bernie than the Biden supporters do. No one's thrilled about Biden. He doesn't excite you. And Trump supporters get excited by Donald Trump, no matter what you think. And then we have the revelation that Apparently there's child pornography on Hunter Biden's computer. I don't know if there is or not, but that's despicable too. It makes you wonder what kind of father this man was to his sons into kiddie porn. That's sick. So, no, but it's bad. If your son goes out and beats a woman, it's bad. If your son goes out and robs a liquor store or a bank, it's bad. It reflects badly on you as a parent. And then this business of, oh, we're an introduction to the big guy and we'll give you $3 million. I'm a big guy. No one's offered me no one's offered to give me $3 million for an introduction to this big guy. Yeah, I think Hannity said yesterday that this is money laundering. Where they're laundering the money from, where they're laundering the money to, that's another thing entirely. We know it's coming from China. We know it's coming from Russia. That's the real Russian collusion. I don't think Trump did. Remember, they impeached him over a perfectly innocent phone call. Imagine if someone went to Kathy, I'll give you $3 million for introducing you to the big guy that does videos. I'm the big guy, the real big guy, the official big guy. I could be the big rich guy. I'd have Kathy give me some of the money. Threaten to sit on her. Give me money or I'll sit on you. I came into the bank and he sat on everybody. We had to give him money. He kept jumping down and down on us like a trampoline. It was horrible. I'm traumatized for life now. How much did he get? $40.32. That's all we had. There were 6 other big guys that came in and robbed the bank just before him. There's nothing left. He got the cheap stuff. Associations matter. Integrity matters. If he goes out and, God forbid, rapes a woman, that matters. If he molests a woman, and we already know Joe has been creepy with groping women for years. Well, voting for the Green Party, voting for the Libertarians, voting for peace and freedom, it's all a wasted vote because they're never going to get into the presidency. You may not like Trump's mannerisms, but he's done a lot of good. Our GDP up, jobs were up before the pandemic. We were in a roaring economy. Before the Chinese, in all probability, bioengineered COVID-19, which means they tried 18 times before they got it right. Someone's walking a little tiny dog way down the street. And they dumped this on the world. I think I heard a figure now 2 million people have been infected in the U.S. Actually, you'd have to use my real name, Anthony George Senda, S-C-N-D-A. But I think in certain localities they're not allowed write-in ballots if you're not a registered write-in candidate. But this election comes down, do you want prosperous economy? Do you want a man who cares about the police? Do you want rioting and looting and burning? Do you want people beating up the streets because their opinions are not those of the left and the Marxists and what I call the communists? Let's not mince words. Let's not call them progressives anymore. Let's not call them socialists. They are communists. Oh, Marxist, that's another buzzword they use. I'm a Marxist. Well, I didn't see you say to Sigmund Freud. It's a million weight found around the Kremlin. Funny thing happened to me, I had a commissar in my pajamas. How I got there, I'll never know. Because they use those words because they can't call themselves communists. They knew in years past the American people would never accept a communist running for president. I don't know, somebody thought they were making a hell of a noise or something. Oh, it's the evil air blower guy. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Dave, it says COVID-19. That's the 19th try to get the disease. How do we know what they're doing in the Wuhan bioweapon plant? They have one, you know. Just like they got SARS and MRSA, all this swine flu, bird flu, avian flu. All this stuff comes out of China. Diseases you never imagined come out of China. They can't all be coming out of natural. Oh, we had the Kuka bird. It has Kuka 19. Makes your skin shed. Your hair turns green. Your appendages fall off. Everything swells up and you choke to death. And you have this incurable urge to eat bird seed. Or even the COVID-19. They got it from fruit bats in the market, and you have this incurable urge to get a cave and build your own automobile and fly around like a bat fighting crime. Or stealing boxes of Fruit Loops. So, and apparently there, according to one friend of mine online, there is no cure for MRSA. So, the antibiotic resistance is a real thing. Antibiotic resistance. They tested me for MRSA, negative. 3 times been tested for COVID-19, negative. The pollster who think Trump will win, Wall Street Journal. Chris Sposa just sent me an email. I cannot look at Wall Street Journal because they blocked you looking at the story unless you're a subscriber. One of my big regrets, I used to like going to the library and reading the Wall Street Journal and Forbes and Fortune. Can't do that anymore. Oh, God, there's poor Philip. Oh, my God. He's got his attendant. He was in a walker before. Now he's in a wheelchair. He is a sweet man. And he has Fluffy and Fuzzy's litter mates. This is definitely downhill. He owns 2 of their litter mates. Oh, it's just terrible. He's lived here for longer than I have. Apparently, he's just not able to walk. I guess he's waving, but he's all crippled. Philip lives underneath me. One apartment over. Kitties are very sweet kitties. They're very gentle. Although one day, Fluffy went out there to try to talk to them and they pounced on him. They did not recognize their brother. There goes the yapping Chihuahua. Now, he has everything he needs, and his attendant is a little standoffish, so I've said hello and asked how he's doing. Okay, former Vice President Biden holds a drive-in event in Detroit. They'll be driving in, free hamburgers for everybody. You know, that guy, driving. Trump said he went to do driving events. That's fine. He was laughing. You're in your cars because Biden is the harbinger of gloom and doom. It's going to get worse. We're all going to be locked up. We're all going to get sick, and presumably we're all going to die. You want to hear this from the President of the United States? You want to hear optimism? Trump says we're going to have a vaccine in a few weeks. I think he's wrong, but we will probably have a vaccine by the end of December. It will go to first responders and hospital workers and then seniors. If they'll let me, I'll film me getting the vaccine. Well, I don't know that either. I haven't looked at Trump's budget. I didn't know there was a budget, but they've been saying that about Trump for a long time. Hadn't happened. He's been in there 4 years. Hadn't cut my Social Security. And I would remind you of something. They've been saying the Republicans will cut Social Security since Barry Goldwater. I have books on Barry Goldwater. The Republicans will cut your Medicare. The Republicans will cut your Social Security. They'll kick old. You remember, I don't remember what president was running. It was Mondale or Dukakis or Obama. And they had an old lady in a wheelchair, and they said this Republican will, it might have been George W. Bush, might have been George H.W. Bush. He will push Grandma off a cliff. She's on Social Security. All right, Trump says tremendous stimulus immediately after election. I don't know how he's going to do that with Nancy Pelosi standing in the way, unless they think they can take the House. I would like it. Nancy Pelosi gone, we'd get stimulus. Thank you, Michael. Richard G. Hogan will now sue you for stealing his name. He needs some money. I'll do a video later of my 3-part new paranormal books. I was reading one while I was waiting at Walmart today. This dog looks, it's Chihuahua, it's furry, it's fuzzy, like fuzzy. It looks like a fox. Very different looking dog. Got a brushy tail and pointed ears and long hair. Doesn't look like a Chihuahua. I don't think so. The Republicans would have to lose a lot of seats in the Senate, and they'd equally have to lose a lot of seats in the House. I think they're going to retain the Senate. They retain the Senate. Even if you get Biden and they retain the Senate, the House stays Democratic and Biden gets in. Well, first of all, we know one thing. Biden's not going to be there for very long. He's going to say, I have to resign the presidency due to illness, or he'll come out and say he has early on stage Alzheimer's, and he cannot conduct his duties, and we'll have Kamala the communist in as president, because they want the ultra-left wing to run this country. Then we're all screwed. They want to raise your taxes like crazy. No, I'm not going. Where do I go? Trick or treat. Now I wonder if I can quit this for a minute. Let's see what happens. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. I can do it a little way, if it's charged. If I can dig it out. Let's scrape. Guy across the street is scraping himself. Yeah. This thing annoys the hell out of me. This Android phone. And unlike an iPhone, where the charger outlet stays in the charging port, this stupid thing keeps dropping out of the charging port. Let's stay in. Let's see what's charging here. By the way, when a really good analysis of the election, his predictions have been right on this year. Real, what is it, Red Eagle politics. There it goes again. Darn it. Hold on a minute. Damn thing. That thing just will not stay in there. And this is the charger for this phone, and it keeps falling out. Texas, there's no way in hell. I don't know where you're reading this from. There's no way in hell that Texas is going to go for Biden. Texas is not a swing state. The Democrats think they can turn Texas. There goes a kitty walking across the street. Get out of the street, little kitty. Oh, that's Ted's kitty. Get out of the street, baby cat. That's Ted's kitty. Well, remember, I've read polls in the last week that had Trump had 1.5%, 2%. Had him had 0.75% in Michigan, Wisconsin, had in Ohio, tied in Pennsylvania. A lot of these polls, you got to remember, they only interview about 1,000 people. And frequently they interview more Democrats than Republicans. So that's why they're all skewed. Now, he's in Michigan. That means he's worried about Michigan. He wouldn't be in Detroit. Come on, phone. This is why when iPhone don't do this. Look how long it took to turn this thing on. All right. God, this was plugged in the whole time. It's only down 2%. Now it just shut itself off again. What a piece of crap. All right. So far, the most accurate polls, and they were accurate in 2016, the Trafalgar polls. Here's the Hill. Positive Trump polls spark polling circle debate. The Hill. The pollster thinks Trump will win. Robert Cahaly foresaw the outcome in 2016. People are going to be shocked of the return of the shy Trump voter. Politico. Swing State Tracker, hot pollster on pollster controversy, Slate. Des Moines Register. Here's why, despite what polls say, Trump is winning. Trump benefits from a weak Democratic candidate who, among other problems, and he will win Iowa handily. Can't decide whether he's moderate or progressive. Despite the 11 polls showing Joe Biden all but certain to oust President Trump, which is not true, because the Rasmussen polls had him up ahead as well. Many respondents provide answers designed to make them less harshly judged by the questioners. That's been happening since 2015. It's more pronounced now in Apple that routinely occurs. 62% of Americans acknowledge holding views that many people consider offensive. I find it offensive that they consider it offensive. Among conservatives, that number skyrockets to 77%. With millions, potentially tens of millions of closeted fans, Trump is a pollster's nightmare. The wife of a pro-Trump buddy of mine detests the president. When she slams Trump, my friend smile, I hear you, sweetie. You sure got that right, honey. Another guy's the same thing. Happy wife, happy life. Those pro-union Democrats own vehicles affixed with Biden-Harris bumper stickers, but they reject the notion that millions of likely voters adore Trump's views, statements, and actions. The Trafalgar Group's Rob Callahay, or Cahaly, who predicted Trump's 2016 victory, claims most Americans dislike responding to polls consisting of more than 25 or more questions. Trafalgar's polls feature under 10 questions. My experience tells me that Callahay is spot on. He posits Americans whose views are unpopular don't be judged by somebody on the phone whom they don't know. They've seen this stuff, people being judged for their opinion, losing their jobs. This isn't new, but in the era of Trump, it's truer than ever. It's another factor which, in my view, invalidates most polls by undercutting Trump's support. Conservatives don't like to participate in polls. We see a 5-to-1 refusal rating among conservatives. Then there's the size of most samples which aren't large enough, which is what I just said, to determine accurate responses. Leaving even more space fair, many pollsters today are contacting only registered voters as opposed to voters who consistently vote likely voters. This increases the risk of error. There's Trump's strong support from some first-time voters aged 50 and older and 25 and older. They are under the radar and will help to sink Biden-Harris. Then there's Biden himself, who claims to be moderate, says he plans to be one of the most progressive presidents in history. He lied in the debate by denying he'd flopped on fracking and labeled black men as super predators. Then there's the enthusiasm gap, which helps Trump, in my view, will enable him to carry nearly every state he won in 2016, even while losing the popular vote. While most Democrats are oblivious to it, Biden is losing. There's a guy in the Des Moines Register saying it's all wrong, and I believe him. 2016, they were saying Hillary Clinton was 9 points ahead. The guy's out here every Saturday. That's why I go in and close the door. I never heard of the Trafalgar part of this poll this year, but the last election, Rasmussen was right on it. He said Trump was going to win. And they gave him a whole bunch of crap over it. So, let's see, what else is here? Donald Trump, Jerusalem Post. One of the papers I do read at times. Leads in Pennsylvania, other swing states. Poll. Let's see what the Jerusalem Post says. Other than the stupid phone shut. This stupid phone will shut off. I'm trying to read this story and it's shutting itself off. I gotta get me an iPhone next year.
This is a second stimulus stimulus check update. President Trump just said he wants to immediately pass stimulus right after the election. Nancy Pelosi is saying she wants it to happen before January, and Mitch McConnell is saying he doesn't want to take up stimulus until 2021. Also, I'm announcing which one of my subscribers won cash later on in the video. Before we get started, if you do me a quick favor, hit the like button down below. Also, today is the last day for the Weeple promotion to get 3 free stocks, and I have a link to that down in the description below. Happy Halloween. Hope you're enjoying your day.
I can't shut this guy off. The screen went dark. He's still yakking. It's part of the great leaf blower conspiracy. Okay, let's see what else is here. Trump in Wisconsin, Trump in New Hampshire, Trump in Phoenix. Trump has been all over hell. Oh, here, finally back to the Jerusalem Post. Okay, 1,076 voters, Trump of a support of 48.4%, Biden 47.6%. Trump leading in Pennsylvania over Biden, according to a new survey by the Trafalgar Group. 48.4, 47.6. Once the leading voters were included. 14-year-old Texas girl invents potential COVID treatment, wins $25,000. Trafalgar claims companies named discovering Trump supporters refuse to disclose their choice, believing they will receive a negative portrayal, which is absolutely true. And they also put Trump ahead of Biden in Ohio, Arizona by 4, Florida and North Carolina by 2, Michigan by a point. Trafalgar poll was predicted a victory for Trump in both Pennsylvania and Michigan in 2016. They were right on. Now let's see. Still trying to figure out. Okay. A lone pollster who predicted Trump's victory in 2016 sees 2020. This is the Detroit News. And that's not true, because the Rasmussen poll had Trump winning. If Donald Trump wins Pennsylvania, it'll make him the big winner of the night. So, they want you to subscribe. Thank you to subscribe. I hate when they want you to subscribe to read a story that comes up. Is Nate Silver underestimating Democratic Senate chances in Georgia? Well, according to Red Eagle Politics, he makes great fun of Nate Silver. Nate Silver is wrong all the time. Trump leading Biden in 4 swing states. Poll. Let's see where they are. This Trafalgar guy is getting all kinds of coverage here. I can't get rid of this pop-up window. Oh, it's Fox News. Okay. Leading Biden in Florida, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Michigan. Tight race or Wisconsin. And here's a video. Cat defends baby from babysitter. Video goes viral. Trump has 2-point lead in North Carolina. Biden only leads in Wisconsin by 0.4. And Biden leading in Minnesota by 3.2 points. President Kayleigh predicts Arizona to win for Trump. Would have a chance to win Minnesota if Kanye West wasn't running there. Had 3% support. I still haven't found him in Texas, though. The Hill, don't believe polls, Trump is winning. There we go, Rasmussen. Lower response rates for Trump supporters. 70% likely voters who strongly approve of Trump are less likely to tell people how they really feel. And what you know, let me get I'm having trouble here with this thing. It keeps shutting off. Well, if I were president, we would have had stimulus a long time ago. Would have gone up to the Hill. I got Pelosi and Schumer and that grouch McConnell I cannot stand. And said, okay, you're gonna. I would have locked him in a room and said, we're gonna let you out when you do a deal. You ain't coming out. We got no food, you got no water, you got no bathroom. Hope you didn't drink coffee. Ain't give you no Depends either for your older ones. That would have been into that. They would have cruised like Trump makes prisoners of Nancy Pelosi, Schumer. Put Mnuchin in there too, and that chief of staff guy. All right, let's see. Biden leading Wisconsin by 2, Pennsylvania by 2. Why does this keep shutting off? I really feel like stomping on this phone, but it's the only phone I've got. Oh, that's why it's only up to 3% charging. Hold on. Tell you another thing, if I became president, if we were on an alternate timeline, everybody would have charging ports for all your devices. Every restaurant, every hotel, every supermarket would have charging stations you could plug into your cell phone. Here comes the guy carrying a pizza. The pizza man is here. And here's a little dog. I wonder whose little dog this is. It's wandering around the lawn here. Hello, you.
Oh, hi. I thought you were on the phone. I was trying
No,
to.
I'm on doing YouTube. No, my YouTube channel. Yeah, well, I agree with. That's a dog. No, it's not an earthquake. That's the dog yapping.
He's pretty cute.
Whose dog is that?
That's the lady that's on the second floor in the wheelchair.
Oh.
Yeah.
He sure is noisy behind that. Every time I come home from the store, yep, 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 yep.
I know those little dogs, they think they're pretty big.
Looks like a fox.
Yeah, he's cute.
Happy Halloween.
Oh, happy Halloween.
Well, we're not happy. Our car died and we're not together. This is Kathy and my anniversary, you know.
Oh, did you get a new car?
No.
Did you get that old one fixed?
No. We spent $1,300 and it still wouldn't start.
Oh.
So we sold it at a huge loss. We have
Right.
no car.
My son-in-law has a Prius and somebody stole the,
Cadillac converter,
yeah. And so
same thing.
insurance gave him,
Well,
5,000 for it, and it's, God, it's like a 2002. And,
we did not have insurance, but we've been screwed by two companies, State Farm and Farmers, so We'll save up for another one, but they came out and bolted the new catalytic converter in so they can't steal it. The rings are stealing those things all over.
Oh, I know. Well, they did my son-in-law a favor. I mean, his air conditioner went out and something else went out, and they still gave me that $5,000 for it, so,
What insurance company was this?
oh, I don't know.
Find out. I'll steal the catalytic converter from the next Prius.
There you go.
Make some money off of it, yeah. I don't know. Some fat guy came in and stole it in the middle of the night. Yeah.
I will.
Stole everything off the car, including the air conditioning. That's a joke, folks. Little dog Blaine's my neighbor. She has no hip and she rides around in a wheelchair all the time. Well, I can't look anything up in this stupid phone because even though this thing is supposed to charge it, it's not doing it. Maybe I can switch it. Hold on. And we'll pull the T-Mobile out. That will charge for a while. It'll be charged for a while. And let me plug this stupid thing into it. I need another one of these. Alright, now let's try it. Okay. Here we go. Biden and Trump neck and neck in Georgia and Texas.
Who are you for?
Trump,
Me too. Yay.
thank you. You've seen my flag, have you?
No.
Yeah. I don't dare put it out because someone would shred it or set it on fire. Hold on. Go look in the doorway, right in front of my bookcase. No, you gotta go inside. You won't see it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, I know. I wish somebody would throw a dart at that or a knife at that baby on Alhambra, where they have Trump.
Oh, that baby?
Yeah.
I'm laughing my ass off at the guy. What did he spend for that stupid thing? Probably $100.
Yeah. What an out. People don't, Democrats, well, I'm not going to get into it because politics.
Look, my mother was a lifelong FDR Democrat. She had Nancy Pelosi, Dianne Feinstein, and Barbara Boxer over for coffee. I know Nancy Pelosi. I can't stand her.
She's a mess.
So,
Yeah.
but it's a choice between freedom and communism for them.
Exactly. People don't realize that.
Well, they're not old like we are.
Yeah.
They're not old. They've been around. I've seen this before. Okay. Dallas News, UT Tyler poll, Biden leading by 2 points. Among registered voters, 3 points likely in Texas. CBS tied in Georgia with Biden's strength, something, and then it cuts off. Biden trails Trump by 1 point in the average of all polls in Texas and by 0.4 in Georgia. And you realize the margin of error, that means he's not leading at all. Biden will travel to Georgia on Tuesday.
Biden's so stupid.
The Democrat has not won Texas since 1976 and Georgia since 1992. Oh, Mitch McConnell, that jerk, he now says he didn't want stimulus till 2021. I can't stand that guy.
Well, if Trump doesn't get into office, we're going to be a communist country.
Yep, gonna turn to Venezuela or Cuba. That's a choice you have. And I want to remind you people, I used to have a collection of Almanacs going back to 1932. I used to study election returns. I used to study population. I used to study farm reports. But my major was history, and it was fascinating. I still got almanacs in the back room somewhere. I've seen this happen, and I worked in elections, and I worked for Democratic candidates, and I would stay up all night on election night, wait for the returns to come in. So what the polls say and what the people do are two different things. The only thing that matters on election day is the vote. The pollsters are wrong.
Come on, if you want to come outside, come outside.
Come outside and see the fuzzy. Hello, Elizabeth.
Margaret.
Margaret, I thought it was that yours, Elizabeth. I get confused. Fuzzy is here. You want to see the fuzzy? Oh, you know what? I haven't seen you for a while. Mama Cat comes up now. She comes in the apartment.
That's what you told me. I think that is fabulous.
But wait a minute. She sits inside of your window and she stares at Margaret. And she wants to say hello to Margaret.
How cute. Well, Margaret looks just like her son. Let her inside and she and Margaret look at each other and they both kiss and take off.
Well, Mama comes inside now, but I didn't like that Fluffy attacked her a couple days ago. Kitten was crying over the attack. She didn't like that. Here's Fuzzy.
Aw.
She loves to sleep on the stairs. That's her. It was 78.
I
think I'm losing.
This cat will rotten.